Welcome and thank you once again for joining me. My name is Kevin Kaye from kevinkaye.com, and on this channel I do YouTube tutorials, live streaming, and so much more. I hope that you'll consider subscribing. And today we have got an action-packed couple of hours planned in a repeat of what we tried out as an experiment last Friday. Went better than expected, and so now we're on to Playlist Buddies number 2. And what we're going to do today, every single person, every one of you who's joined into the chat today is going to be included in the playlist that I'm about to show you. I had to rename it, so it's called PB Creator Showcase number 2. And this is a continuation, like I said, of the one we did on Friday, which, as you can see, had over 60 participants, which is, like I said, better than I expected. So we're going to get the show underway in just a quick second, and I'm going to give you a quick brief on how this is going to work. So first of all, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, feel free to connect with each other within the chat or in the comments if you're watching the replay. We all know the rules and how that's done. You go to a person's channel, watch a short video in full, leave a comment including meaningful reference related to the content of the video. Give them a thumbs up if you like it. Feel free to subscribe to them on the way out if you enjoy their content, and then come back here and leave a single emoji, preferably a heart, next to their name. We're going to keep the chat very clean today, so do me a favor, please, and keep it to 2 emojis or less, and try to mix them up a little bit, and we should be good. So once again, for everybody that participates today, I am going to add a video from you, hopefully longer than 10 minutes, but not longer than 15 minutes, into this communal playlist. And the object is, if everybody starts running this playlist tomorrow, we're going to get watch time for everybody included. So I'm going to get started right away. Let's get in here and get moving. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Smooth Jazz Traveler, Bayawan, thank you for coming in. Trick of Living, Pate MD, thanks for coming back again. Data the Explorer, nice to have connected with you. Kanisha Harry, it's good to see you again. Jeff's in the house, even though he's still on vacation. Kristen, thank you very much. Kira, thank you. And we're going to get going right away. So Smooth Jazz Traveler, what I'm going to do is go to your channel, and we're going to have a look at what videos you've got going on that we can get added to this playlist. I'll be looking for something recent, and like I said, something under 15 minutes, hopefully longer than 10, but we'll see what you've got here. And as I punch these up, I'm just having a look through everything. I want to get you the maximum time that I can. So you've got a 9-minute video right there. I'll consider dropping that one in. This is the one I must have used or watched the other day, so we're going to skip that one. Here's an 11:10. This is the one I'm going to use. So we're going to save to playlist, and I'm going to save it to PB Creator Showcase number 2. And when I go back to, I don't need number 1 anymore. When I go back to number 2 and I refresh the page, you're going to see that you've been added to the top. And there we go. So that's how this works. And you'll see I've marked the playlist here. Do not watch before March 17th, 2020. And the reason why is because I'm going to give an opportunity to anybody watching the replay, if they got a comment in by midnight tonight, regardless of their time zone, I'm going to add their video into this playlist as well. So you can imagine what we saw last Friday with 60 participants. That 60 people running your video potentially, and we know that it's working. People like Kanisha Harry have acknowledged, and other people have messaged me today and yesterday to let me know that they're getting the comments that they were looking for. The analytics are showing up with the playlist as a source for that video, so we're all very pleased. We know that this is going to work out well, so I'm going to get on to the next channel in one quick second. I'm going to get you just to bear with me. All right. Here we go. Let's get back to the next bio one. Go to your channel. And thank you, Smooth Jazz Traveler. We've got you in. We're going to have a quick look at your channel. Now, I don't know why I'm not connected to you, but maybe you're a new connection for me. Now, I'm not going to subscribe right now because my understanding is that you are not supposed to subscribe to people or watch videos of other channels while you're live streaming. So what I'm going to do, as you'll see, the same thing I did the other day when we tried this the first time, is I'm going to find a video right here, 11 minutes, 28 seconds. I'm going to save it both to my watch later and to the playlist we're working on today. And what that's going to do is allow me to go back to your channel, watch your video, and then like, comment, and subscribe properly so that our connection will stick. And as I refresh the page, we're going to see our playlist building up nicely. We've already got a couple more participants. So thank you again for coming in, and let's keep going. In the meantime, feel free, everyone, to connect with each other. We all know what to do. Let me get on to Trick of Living. Here we go. Kanisha, thanks for reminding everybody to thumbs up the stream on the way in if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed to me as well so that you don't miss the next time that we do this. I'm expecting to do another one on Friday. So let's get through your videos here and see what we can find to add to our playlist. And remember, the object is if everybody runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, whenever it's convenient for you, then we are going to have lots of watch time for everybody included. And like I said, I'm going to keep this going. Let's see if we can maximize your time. 14 minutes, 42 seconds. Deep cleaning the living room is probably a good amount of information in there for right now. Okay, there we go. We've got your video in. Let's just refresh our playlist so that we can make sure that it's building up nicely. And there we go. So thank you again, Trick of Living. I hope you'll stick around with me and keep connecting with other people. So, Kristen, I know you have another video coming, so we'll wait to add yours. TyMD, let me just remember whether you have any videos on your channel. I probably looked on Friday too because you're always here supporting me and I really appreciate that. Oh, is this? Maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken and I'm not subscribed. Okay, so as I was mentioning, I'm not going to subscribe and watch right now because I understand I'm not supposed to do that while I'm live streaming. But what I will do is I will take this particular video and I will add it into my Creator Showcase number 2 and my Watch Later. The Watch Later allows me to go back. I'll watch your video, like it, comment it, and I will subscribe on the way out properly so that we make sure the connection sticks. And as I refresh the playlist, we're going to have a quick look and just make sure that you've been included. And there we go. So we'll continue on. I'm just going to catch up with the chat a little bit. Thank you again, everybody, for coming in. Thank you for those of you reminding everybody to thumbs up the stream. I really appreciate that. You know, Kanisha, the funny thing is when I did this the other day, if you can believe the mistakes that we make as YouTubers here and there, I thought that the channels were on the screen the way they are today the whole time. So not until the whole video was over did I realize it was just me and a brick wall. I could not believe that. But we got it fixed. Everything should be good. And if you guys don't mind letting me know as well, maybe I can rely on you, Kanisha, to let me know how you think the audio is, if there's any trouble with my voice echoing or any of that stuff, so I can fix it right away. But I'm sure I'll be okay. I'll rely on you just in case, though. So I haven't missed anybody. I don't believe. Data the Explorer is a new connection for me, so let's get you into the playlist right away. I'm just doing this I'm not perfectly, but in some kind of an order as to when people came in. It really doesn't matter because everybody's going to run the whole playlist anyway. And that must be the video that we connected with. I think that was either this morning or very recent. So I'm looking for a video that is under 15 minutes, but hopefully more than 10. And I just want to do that so that I can kind of even out the playlist and give everybody as fair a time as possible. So I'm going to go with this one because I want to start moving. There we go. And when we refresh the page, we will find that your video has been added. Okay, thank you, Kanisha, for letting me know that the sound is clear. Thank you, Smooth Jazz Traveler, as well, for getting that. So, Kanisha's turn right now. Let's get Kanisha in here. Kanisha is a very important connection to me. She's somebody that I've been with here on YouTube for a couple of months already. I actually caught her for a few minutes live. Now that I think of it, Kanisha, I don't know what happened. My connection broke like 3 times in a row while you were streaming. I don't know if that was on your end or my end. But I'm always happy to catch Kanisha. She is living very close to me. And so when we're both in Canada, and when she references her video, she does a lot of extreme couponing and showing you how to get good deals and maximize your dollars when you're out at grocery stores and things like that. But what I love about what Kanisha does is, first of all, she's like totally authentic, very real, not to mention a fantastic supporter on YouTube. Everybody should be connecting with her right away. But the other thing is that she does such a thoughtful job, and the stores just happen to be relevant to me because I'm here in Canada with her. So is this what I used for the playlist? I think I did, right? So we're going to use this because it's longer, 13 minutes. So let us get this one in here. Showcase number 2. It doesn't really matter what the video is because we're all looking for watch time. So I just want the most recent thing that maximizes the time for everybody. Gets under 15 minutes, but hopefully over 10. And Kanisha is in. So as I keep going, I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Beautiful Rose. Here we go. Oh, I should have added Kira already, which I didn't. Let's get a video in here for Kira. Kristen's going to come later because she's working on some stuff right now. We're hoping that she'll be done by the end of the night, and then I can get it in. Like I said, I'm giving a deadline of midnight tonight for anybody watching the replay. I will go through your videos and add something for you. So Kira's are quite long, except for this one. The other one we added to the other playlist, so we'll put this in tomorrow's playlist. And when we refresh the page, we'll see that that will be there. So as you see, it's coming along nicely. We've got our 10 videos in here already. The first 3, I always put mine at the bottom, right? And we follow the same rules. So the tuber chat that you see me constantly talking about that's in the background here today is a project that's coming very, very soon in the next few weeks. I hope you'll all subscribe and be ready for that. It is a growth network absolutely made to help you get new subscribers and quality connections at rapid pace. I have a very generous community of people who have been building around me for the longest time, helping me move very quickly, and I want the same for you. So that's what we're building. Partners in crime on that project are the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network. She just dropped a video today. TMC's been dropping all kinds of stuff. These are people you'll want to be connected to, but I already have them in the playlist because they are founding members with me on the Tuber Chat product, which is what we're working on. And the reason we're doing all these right here. So we look again, Kira's video's in there. I'm going to skip down and keep going here. Data the Explorer, TMD. I did get Kanisha. Now, if I accidentally skip by anybody or miss anyone, please don't be shy. Please remind me, because I certainly don't want to skip over anybody or forget anybody. I want everybody to be included. we were on Beautiful Rose. So we're going to go to you. I didn't already just do it. Did I? No, you're next. So here we go. We've got Beautiful Rose. And she has got a handful of videos here. And I am just looking for something. I want to stick to my guns here with the under 15 minutes. So I'm not going to put that one in, but I'll find the next longest one that's recent that kind of maximizes it for you. 12:39. This is perfect. Moonlight on the Dream World. So I will save to playlist and I will put it in showcase number 2. So now you're in, Beautiful Rose. Thanks for coming by. Let me just double check while we refresh the page. Now, it turned out the other day I added a video into the playlist for somebody, and that video was not... I didn't find it to be the most appropriate thing in the world. There's nothing really... It's not against YouTube's terms of service or anything like that. But luckily, I think a few people must have said something because that person ended up kind of withdrawing. They made their video private, so I took it out of the playlist. But I'm just got to have a little bit of a look at the titles of these videos just to make sure that we're not putting anything in there that anybody may not like. Now, I'm not going to obviously be responsible for the content and this and that. I'm not going to... People use coarse language and things like that. As long as it's not against YouTube terms, I'm not going to worry about it. I will try to keep things as clean as I can, but I also want to move at a rapid pace if I can. So hopefully you'll all bear with me. That's what I was thinking of. Mickey, let's have a look. Look at how far behind I'm getting. I can't believe this. I got to really start moving up. Sincerely, A. Lucy, thanks for coming by. ASMR, thanks for coming by. I think you were with me the other day too. Mickey, thank you for coming by again. Let's just have a look at Mickey's channel. I don't believe Mickey is a content creator, but he is an invaluable supporter. So, not yet, but that's okay. So, thank you for coming by, though, and thank you for the support. We are moving on. ASMR, right here. Go to channel. Let's have a look. And again, what we're doing is going through everybody's channel. I'm looking for videos that are recent, hopefully under 15 minutes and over 10 minutes if possible, that I am going to add into our communal playlist. And this looks perfect right here. This is going to go right there. And this is the communal playlist that we will all run starting after tomorrow. And we see that you've been added. So we're good. And I'm going to just move along as quickly as I can. Sincerely, A. Lucy, I'm always happy to see you. Sincerely, A. Lucy is another wonderful supporter. We did an interview the other day. She interviewed me, and we were talking all YouTube and things like that. So I'd love it if you'd connect with her on her channel and then go over to check out that video as well. We had a good time talking. So here we go. Actually, let me find the video right now. It's already... She is very active on YouTube, so she's already moved by. Here we go. So 2 weeks ago, longer than I thought. There we go. Lucy and the guy on Monday. So we had a nice talk. That was an hour long. So feel free to check that video out. I am going to look for something I can use of yours, Lucy, that is under 15 minutes, but hopefully longer than 10. And I'd like to maximize it for you. I know I skipped over a 10-minute one there. You got a lot. Here we go, 13:26. Okay, this is a mukbang. Oh, it's not quite a mukbang. It's a challenge, though. So let's get that in there. And I just want to refresh the page, and we will see that our playlist for today is coming along nicely. So I appreciate those of you who have said pleasant things about this idea. We are going to get some watch time for everybody. In the meantime, I forgot to mention this today. Feel free, first of all, to connect with each other the way we always do in chats like this. And as well, feel free to make your own arrangements with each other to swap playlists, because we're all chasing our watch hours. If you'd like somebody to run a playlist for you, just offer to run a playlist for them. We're all in this community Anybody that's going to get in here today, almost every person is somebody I've crossed paths with before. So you know that they know the deal when it comes to playlists, and you can feel confident that everybody around here is pretty generous, giving, and going to follow through. Swapping playlists is a great way to get some watch hours for yourself. So it's good to see a few people connecting as I'm skipping through. Again, I don't want to miss anybody, so if I do, just please let me know. So is it Jade Dulce Slime? Jade Dulce Slime? Am I pronouncing that anywhere close to right? I hope so. I remember this. It's the thumbnails that are so attractive. Eh? Look at this layout. So let's see if I can find, well, all your videos are right on the mark. Look at this. So here we go. So this video is going right in. Brand new video, 76 views already. You're doing fantastic. Holy smokes. Look at how many views these videos get with only 1,500 subscribers. That is actually what I think above average. So good for you. That's good stuff. Let's have a look as I refresh the page and make sure that we've got you added to the playlist. There you are. So I will continue right along. Izzy's life is always in the house. So Izzy, I'm going to be happy to add you again, as Izzy was with us on Friday as well as Kanisha was. So we're going to have to find something hopefully different than whatever I used the other day. Now look at this. Like, why is your red line not there? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. I'm snapping at YouTube for no reason. It's not like I like to complain all day or anything. Here we go. Okay, making an impact for creators with disabilities. Let's get this right into the playlist, and you have got 12 minutes of watch time from everybody that comes in. So this is really exciting stuff. I'm glad that I managed to find a way that I could really pass along some benefit and value in these live streams. And in the meantime, as I keep saying, feel free to connect everybody the way we typically do in these live streams. Oh, your live was cut off, Kanisha. Yeah, I wondered. I thought it was me because the chat went on for a little while after. So that's okay. You're uploading content, just Smooth Jazz Traveler. Okay, Data the Explorer, thanks again for reminding everybody. Thumbs up, thumbs up. And we are continuing along. Ah, there's my cousin. Everybody's cousin. Socrates, thank you so much for being able to come in. I thought you were going to be a little bit too busy to make it into the live. But the best part about all of this is that I'm offering the ability for anybody who gets in and leaves a comment on this video after the fact, watching the replay, up until midnight tonight, I'm going to include them in the playlist as well so that it gets maximized for everybody. So this is the song we put out the other day. I'm going to put this one because I know it's popular for you. Look at this, 14,000 views on this. Socrates is somebody who's not only a sensational artist, local here in Canada and a friend of mine, but he also is a DJ as well, among other things. And we did a video together not too long ago talking about a mutual love for vinyl records. So that's on my channel, and we did it quite some time ago, but it is something you can check out if you happen to be skimming through my stuff one of these days. And let's just flip through. Socrates was in the playlist the other day as well. So, yeah, he came in afterwards, but luckily he's here with us today to get right into the middle. So thank you very much for coming by, and I'm glad I got you in. As I continue on, forgive me, everybody. I don't mean to skip through your messages. If I skip by anything important, just please remind me. And I certainly don't want to forget anybody. So if I miss anybody, please don't be shy. Let me know. And again, feel free to connect with each other within the chat. The way we do that here is you pick a person one at a time, visit their channel, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, and then thumbs it up. Subscribe if you like the content. Come back here and leave a single emoji next to their name. Typically a heart. You can mix them up. And that would be great. And everybody around here knows the drill, so that's great. I see Meldon Armour just walked in. This is a monster growth network, and this is where I have gotten a large percentage of the subscribers that I've obtained over the last couple of months. So they seem to come by and support me very often. I try to get into their lives as often as I can. So please take my advice, and this is a channel you must connect to. He's going live today at 5 o'clock, which is 2.5 hours from now. And if I'm still on, I don't know how long we're going to go today. We're going to pass off and raid his next. Here we go. It's right here at 5 o'clock today. And you are going to get an unbelievable amount of quality subscribers from Meldon Armour family. So the video I'm going to put in for you, I'd like to find one that is, here we go, under 15 minutes over 10. So I'm going to put this one. Save for playlist. Here we go. And not to mention, you know, this is one thing I love about the YouTube community, and Meldon Armour family is a fantastic channel for this purpose. When I talk about Tuber Chat, which is a growth network, which is going to do a similar job to what we're doing here today and what Meldon Armour does to connect people, he ends up supporting it. So it's not like many other industries in the world where everybody's afraid of competition and this and that. Meldon Armour family, along with many others like the Crockett Way, Happy Lux, William Newell, and these other ones, they end up, and Minnesota Lawn and Landscape, who was here the other day, they promote other people doing the same thing. They rate each other's lives and this and that. And as Tuber Chat gets going, I expect we'll end up doing the same thing. So I'm happy that I got you in there. They're not to mention a wonderful family, and their videos are entertaining anyway. So you'll have fun if you connect with them. Dulce, we got you in there. Bonnie Rose, it's nice to see you again. Let's get Bonnie Rose into the playlist right away. So again, the object is what I'm doing. Every creator that comes, I don't know why I'm not connected to you, Bonnie. This is one of these ones, and I think this is the second time we've been through this, where, see, look at this. With 100%, we should have been connected. So that's the only video you have under 15 minutes, so I have to use that. So I'm going to use it. Here we go. Look, yeah, it was in the Creator Showcase #1, and it's in my watch later. That's why. Okay, so forgive me. I didn't understand. I got all frustrated there for no reason. So I still have to go through my watch later because I cannot subscribe or watch videos while we're on right now. When I do, then I'll be able to watch your video, comment on it, like it, and subscribe properly. In the meantime, let's get into the playlist and make sure that you've been added. And there you are. So we're moving along nicely. And again, the purpose of this whole thing, I'm adding everybody into this playlist. If everybody runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow, we're going to get watch time for everybody included. So here we go. The Real K-Mo. Let's get into your channel and see what you've got going on here. So when I go through your videos, I'm looking for something that is under 15 minutes, over 10 recent. So I will pick this one. Get you into the playlist right now. And when I refresh the page, we're going to see that you should have been added to the top. And there you go. So again, if I missed anybody, then please don't be shy. Please let me know. TMC family is always supporting. This is my #1 supporter. I don't know how I skipped over you for 2 seconds there, because you got the wrench. That's why. TMC family is an unbelievable supporter, and as I was mentioning earlier, they post a lot of stuff. So there's somebody you want to be connected to. This is one of the two channels, and I mentioned them before, the TMC family. And when I go back to Tuber Chat, it's the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network that are working with me on the Tuber Chat project. And TMC is one that launched me into the idea of connecting with people the way that we do in these live streams, the way we do on Meldon Armour Family and the others. And not to mention is an unbelievable supporter and a friend of mine. So what can I do? Is that not the, what, did I not put this video in the playlist the other day? Yeah, I knew it. Oh, showcase number 2. No, I've got it in already. I'm not thinking. I've already added you to the playlist, of course. And this is what I said to everybody. So TMC family is already down here. I always put mine last, but TMC goes next, and the Hoops Family Network goes next, because they are the ones, like I said, who are helping me with the Tuber Chat project. And that's what I'm like always self-promoting here. Nice to see Nightbot is behaving himself. So thank you again, everyone, for coming by. I really appreciate all the support. Hopefully we're going to give you a lot of value. So Real K-Mo, hopefully you caught that, but I was saying Meldon Armour will be on at 5 o'clock today. As a matter of fact, that's the reason why I went on it too, is because, well, sorry, forgive me, I forget everybody's not in the same time zone. It's 2 o'clock for me. In 2.5 hours, Meldon Armour Family will be on. And the reason that I went at the time that I did, if we're still here, I'll go as long as you guys want. If we're still here close to 5 o'clock, we will go and raid Meldon Armour's live. And I want to give you guys a place where you can get a ton of new subscribers. So, thank you, TMC, for mentioning sharing me out. If you would, if you can, I've already shared it on Reddit, but if you have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all these other places, I'd love it if you'd share me out. I did make a tweet today. You can follow me on Twitter. Everywhere I'm Kevin Kaye, just one word. And if you want to follow me there, you can just retweet the tweet that I put out earlier. And Meldon Armour, yes, you just launched your online store. So they have merchandise right away. So they have a very dedicated following. Every time I go in their live streams, they have a lot of people. I get a lot of followers and a lot of quality connections that stick. So that's great. And now they're going to have merchandise. So you give me the opportunity to plug the fact that I'm going to have merchandise soon as well. I've been working on a couple of things. We're going to have, let's say, coming soon. Tuber Chat is going to be ready to launch within the month of April. And I'm racing as fast as I can to get everything together with the help of TMC Family and Hoops Family Network. We will have some kind of stuff, whatever the crowd decides to demand, available for everybody. So as we continue on, Popsy, let's get you into the playlist for today. When I look on your channel, you're a new connection for me. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I'm live streaming. So what I will do is I will add the video that I'm picking for you for the playlist today, and I will add it to my watch later list. And what I will do is when I get to my watch later, I'll go through, I will watch your video, comment on it, as well as like it. I will subscribe to you so that the connection sticks. I want to make sure that I do it properly. And I'm just looking for something under 15 minutes, but over 10 minutes if I can find something. And I do love video games. I haven't done much video game videos, but I have done a couple. So let's put this in the playlist. There we go. And the object is, because I know you're somebody that's new to me, what we're doing here today is everybody who comes through and everybody who leaves a comment afterwards, if they miss the live and have to catch the replay, I'm going to add a video into our communal playlist. As you'll see right here, I've added you in. And what that is going to do, if everybody runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, we're going to get watch time for everybody. So we did this on Friday. It went better than expected. We had 60 participants. And as you can see, we're only a half an hour in and we've already got 20. So that's fantastic. This is moving along just nicely. And you'll see that I've got the playlist marked, do not watch before March 17, 2020. That just gives me the opportunity to let people get in before midnight tonight, anybody who couldn't make it. So, looks like I'm going to see the real K-Mo over at Melda and Armor today. Okay, TMC, thanks for dropping the link to the other playlist. And as I continue on, it looks like I'm all caught up. So that's fantastic. So thank you, everybody, very much for coming in. And we can just have, there we go. Yeah, okay, so you're going to go into their thing. Oh, so as well, something we want, oh, you dropped the link for the store. Thank you for that. You know what? I'm going to just show everybody for a quick second. Now, this is just an experiment for the moment, but the stuff is live. It's available right now. I just put it up the other day. But there will potentially be a Tuber Chat coffee mug to start with. What I really love about this, I tell you guys all the time, every time I do a live stream, that what I wish is to bring value to everybody so that it makes it easier for everybody who came before me and everybody who comes after I came into this, and especially the people who came before me, it makes it easier for them than it was for us to get, first of all, your first 1,000 subscribers, secondly, your first 4,000 watch hours. So in everything I do, I am going to try to bring value for you. So yes, we will benefit. If you buy a mug that has a Tuber Chat logo on it, it will be great for us. And as well, this side of the mug is going to be great for you. So let's go back and just have a look at the other product. I don't want to drag the self-promotion on too long, but I am happy to give an opportunity to show you. As well, I know pillows are very popular. A lot of people have those red YouTube pillows, but I made one anyway. So it's got the Tuber Chat logo and, of course, your subscribe on the back. So that should be really beneficial and hopefully will be helpful to you for those of you who are interested. So the link is right there. TMC family dropped it. Thank you for that. The Tuber Chat channel is ready to go as well. So please make sure you're subscribed so that when we start doing live streams, which is going to be in the month of April, you're ready. And then as I continue along, the TMC family also has a Facebook group. And I'm not going to pop into it, but they have a Facebook group that you can be added into, and it allows you to post your videos. And a lot of the people in the group are supporters, not just content creators. Some are not even content creators. So you're going to get a lot of views on your videos, and it's an opportunity to connect with other small YouTubers and get some quality connections happening. TMC is the one, again, who got me into all of this, along with the Hoops Family Network. Between the two of them, they launched me into people like Kenesha Harry, people like Vern's Junk Closet, people that I've mentioned in my other shout-out videos. So, yeah, thank you very much, Melda and Armra. Yes, I just did self-promotion because you reminded me about the merchandise store. But, yeah, Teespring is the good one because there's a million different ones, and this is the first time for me working with them. But what I meant by saying that they're the good one is they're already hooked up with YouTube. So when you get your 10,000 subscribers and you're able to add the little merch shelf onto the bottom of your channel, Teespring is already hooked up. So if you were going to do merchandise before you get your 10,000 subscribers, then it is an idea to do it with Teespring. And the reason why is because as soon as you get the merch shelf, bang, you're right in. You've already got your stuff done. So that's an idea. And then as well, TMC, thanks for dropping all these links. He's also got the YouTubers. Here we go. Yes, the YouTubers Facebook group. So if you go in there, I happen to be an administrator, or a moderator, as well as the TMC family runs it. So if you want to get in there, that's another place that you can connect with people. As for Tuber Chat, we have a Facebook page, we have an Instagram, we have a Twitter, we have Pinterest. I forget what else we have, but you can catch us just about everywhere, and we expect to bring real value to people. We're going to feature creators. We're going to push out videos for people. As the audience builds, we're really going to be able to give people a lot of value. And like I said, make it easier for everybody who comes after than it was for us. So Kanisha, it's nice. You always say nice things to me, but Kanisha is one of the people who has me thinking the way that I do and wanting to do the things that I'm talking about. Kanisha is somebody who as well has a wonderful community of supportive people around her. So if you can catch Kanisha Harry just by being around somebody like that, get into her lives and things like this, you're going to learn from her, first of all, because she's been at this for quite some time. The other thing, too, is she's absolutely authentic and genuine. That's fine. But she has a wonderful community around her. So you're going to get quality connections. And I know that's what's important to everybody. We all get disappointed when we add 10 or 15 people in a day, wake up the next day, and half of them are gone. She's going to be one of the people who's going to teach you how to do it the right way. And she's got quality people around her. So as we continue on, Alexander, thank you very much for coming by. Let's get into your channel and see what you have going on. What we're doing today is every person that comes through the chat today or catches the replay and leaves a comment before midnight is going to be added into a communal playlist, which I'm going to do for you right now. So I'm just going to add your newest video because it's over 10 minutes, less than 15, and I'm going to save it into my showcase number 2 and my watch later. Now, I'll explain the watch later in a second, but here's the playlist that we're working on today. And the object is everybody is going to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, whenever you can, but let's say as soon as possible after tomorrow morning, and you're going to get watch time for everybody included. So as I go back to your channel, you're a new connection for me, but I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I'm live streaming. So what I'm going to do is keep you in my watch later list. And when I get to the watch later, I will watch your video. I will comment. I will like it. I will subscribe and make sure that the connection sticks. So thanks for coming and visiting. Hopefully you get some more value. As I keep saying to everybody, feel free to connect with each other within the chat. The way that we do that here is you pick a person, go to their channel, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like the creator, subscribe to them, then come back here and leave a single heart next to their name, the way Socrates and Kanisha Harry have done right here. That's a perfect connection right there. As well, you can use any, just about any emoji that you want that you feel is appropriate. If you don't mind mixing them up, that's cool too. Not more than 2, although we haven't had a problem with that today. And I just noticed that Bumby Selby walked in the house. So Bumby Selby is somebody who's also very important to me because she is somebody who I believe I met through not the Hoops Family Network, but the TMC family. The two of those are so intertwined for me that I've met a lot of people that end up in both of those channels, live streams and things like this. So Bumby Selby is somebody you'll see around now that you're connected to me. And she is in a lot of other people's live streams. But she's a great supporter. She's always like I said, she's in other people's live streams all the time. So I know that she's a good supporter and somebody you're going to want to have. Now, we've got to get you a video to be in the playlist. Was this already, is this something I watched or is this added to the other playlist? Yeah, it was in the first playlist. That's what I thought. So let's get back looking through. I want something else. I'm going to have to pick your next longest one that is not 15 minutes. So Bumby Selby, 743, 744. Okay, I'm going to go with this one for now. We could put the same video in the next playlist, but I think it's best if I mix them up because this worked out so well last Friday. We had 60 participants, and I was estimating anywhere from 20 on the low end to 50 on the high end. We did 60. So it went so well, I'm expecting to do a lot more of this. So I can tell you right now, I'm planning for Friday. You can keep that in mind. I will drop my regular video on Wednesday, which is already set to premiere right now. You'll see on my channel. After that video premieres and runs, I will set up the next live stream and I'm almost certainly going to go on Friday. We'll probably be doing this. So, Karosi G, I hope I'm pronouncing that close to right. Forgive me if I'm not, please. I just want to skim through the chat and make sure that I haven't forgotten anybody or missed anything. If I have missed anybody or slipped by you, please don't be shy. Remind me, because I want to make sure we get everybody in today. I think I've done okay for today. I really appreciate everybody keeping the chat extremely clean too. I haven't seen one problem yet. So thank you very much. Here we are. Okay, so you are a new connection for me. So what we're doing today is I'm going to pick a video of yours, the first one, because it's under 15 minutes and over 10. I'm going to add it into our communal playlist, which is this one here, but I'm also going to add you into my watch later. And the reason why is because I cannot subscribe or watch videos and connect with you right now while I'm live streaming. I have to do it afterwards. So I'll go into my watch later. I will watch the video, comment on it, like it, and subscribe to you and make sure that the connection sticks. But I really appreciate the fact that you're here and the fact that we're able to bring you value right away. There you go. That's a brand new connection for me, somebody who just walked in, and instantly you've got 23 people that are going to be running this playlist after tomorrow morning. The object is, if you play it after tomorrow morning, every single person that's in here is agreeing to play it. We're going to get watch time for everyone. So it's a fantastic little thing. Not to mention, now, when you run playlists for people, I don't think it's reasonable for people to expect you to watch every single video. I've run playlists for people that are 3 days long, 160 videos or something like that. And I don't mind doing it, of course. Nobody does. But you can't like and comment every single video. That's okay. Where possible, you can. So like yesterday's, Friday's playlist, for instance, I run on a tablet that I have beside me that I'm able to just run so I can look over every 10 minutes and make sure I'm liking and commenting every video. So if you were with me on Friday, then you know I've already watched and commented with both accounts, with my own and with Tuber Chat, which I'm constantly promoting. So we're getting that ramped up as well. So if everybody, like I said, just agrees to run that playlist after tomorrow morning, watch time for everybody, and we're all good. And then I'm just skimming through the change the video on the playlist of yours. TMC family, I certainly can. So let's get this one removed from this playlist, and let's go find one. I'm only doing this because it's the TMC family, and we're slow right now. Because it doesn't really, for most people, it doesn't make a difference what video, except for on Friday, I put one in that seemed a little inappropriate. Not against YouTube terms, but something I didn't like. And luckily, a few people must have said something because the person made it private and basically withdrew it, so I dumped it out. But most of the stuff that you run into, especially in communities like this, is going to be safe anyway. So, okay, you sent me a message. I'm just going to check my message here and see what I've got from my brother. Oh, yes. Okay, that was actually a funny video. So I know which one to look for. By the way, if any of you want to connect with me, I hope you're subscribed to me right now. Please do, so that you don't miss the next video like this one. I'm expecting to do it again on Friday. I try to be active now, live twice a week, and I drop a video every Wednesday. So where is this one? This is the one. Save to playlist. There we go. Now, when we refresh the page, I'm just going to leave it where it is. I'm not going to drop it back down. And we'll see that this video has been added to the top of the playlist. So there we go. TMC family was already in there. But as I keep mentioning, for those of you who haven't heard me already, the Tuber Chat project, which is coming in the next month, has is very much helped by the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network. These are the people who launched me into what we're doing right now. So in essence, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for them. So between them and the community around them, people like Bumby Selby, people like Kanisha Harry, Sincerely Lucy, and I don't want to leave anybody out, but a few names coming to mind in the chat. This is how we got this happening. So forgive me, I'm just noticing a thing. So are we saving to the watch list first, then watching the video and connecting? You guys are free to connect with each other right now. So the way that we do that in the chat is find a person that you think you want to connect to and go to their channel, watch a short video in full. You can do that right now. You can come back here afterwards. Go to their channel, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then come back here, or like it, subscribe to them, and then come back here and leave a heart or a single emoji next to their name. And that everybody in this chat basically knows what's happening here. These are the people who taught me just a few short months ago. So you will find yourself connecting with people greatly. As well, there's a big benefit you can get by connecting with other like-minded YouTubers in that you can swap playlists with them. That's not what we're doing right this second. You're free to do it amongst each other in the chat. And if you want to swap playlists with me, then by all means, send me some kind of a message, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter's not the best one, but you can, or leave a comment on the video here, and I'll be happy to swap playlists with anybody. So what we're doing today, though, you're free to do all that as you want right now. But what we're doing today is I'm just going to each creator's videos, as I did with yours, and adding them into this playlist. I've already marked it, do not watch before March 17th, 2020. And if everybody watches this playlist or runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, then it gets watch time for everybody included. So when we did this on Friday, we had 60 people the first time we did this. If you can imagine today, if we get anywhere close to that, you are going to have 20, 30, maybe 40 people, maybe more running your video, which is great for views. You will get some comments and as well watch time. So there's a lot of benefit, and this is what I wanted to do with this project, was bring a bunch of value. So hopefully that's a good explanation. If you have any more questions about it, then please don't be shy. Ask me to clarify, and I'll be happy to do that. So Rena, where did you go? I don't want to miss you. This is an unbelievably supportive person. So for no reason in the world other than she just wants to help people, I guess. I was in a live stream the other day. I believe it was Wednesday. And I wasn't expecting to hit my 1,000 subscribers. I had about 944 or something like that. It was just under 950. I walked into this live stream expecting to pick up my 10, 15, maybe 20 people that I always do, knowing I'd get my 1,000 by the end of the week. She spent the whole time, her and a friend of hers spent the whole time pushing everybody to help me. And I couldn't believe it. I picked up 50, almost 60 people. It must have been 60 people in one session. I was there for about an hour and a half. It was unbelievable. So if you have a look at my personal channel, you'll see that I have now my, where do I go for this? I forget how to look at it. But anyway, you guys know my, here we go, my 1.04K subscribers. It is single-handedly because of her. And now here's the best thing. Now, it's single-handedly because of her that I hit it half a week before I even should have. And that was if I was going to keep hustling. But they all stuck. So we talk about sometimes you can pick up 10 or 15 people and you lose half of them the next day because either they didn't do it right or you didn't do it right or working too fast or any number of different reasons. So out of like 60, or I guess it might have even been 70 people that I got in that hour and a half, I still had my 1,000 the next day. I never dipped back down to $9.99 or anything like that. Now, this is somebody that you absolutely are going to want to connect with because, like I said, she is out of control. Not to mention, look at all these live streams that she does. It's very obvious that she helps people. So I'm unbelievably thankful to her. I will be forever after. And I want to get her into the playlist right now after my long-winded speech. So these are the videos I must have connected with her with, a month ago, longer than I thought. Anyway, what can I find here? I just want to maximize your time if I can. I'm looking for anything under 15 minutes, hopefully over 10 minutes, so that I can make it kind of fair for everybody. And as I skip through all your stuff, I know I saw a 9-minute one, so I'm just going to put this one in for now. There we go. So we got you in the playlist, and when we refresh the playlist, we'll see that you've been added. We should be now up to 24 people in total. There we go. So, like I said, the object here is we're adding everybody's videos into this communal playlist. And if everybody runs this anytime after tomorrow morning, then it's going to give watch time to everyone. So thank you again so much for coming by. Thank you for what you did for me the other day. I hope everybody will take my advice and connect to her because that was unbelievable. Here we go. UK Coins Forever. Thank you so much for coming in. Especially mentioning you're new to the channel. I hope that you'll connect with me and continue on so that we can do this again. What we're doing today is I am adding a video from every creator that comes through today and leaves a comment on the replay before midnight tonight into a communal playlist, which I was just mentioning. We're all going to run anytime after tomorrow morning and get watch time for everyone. So I can see you have some valuable information here to share with everybody. And I'm just looking for a video of yours that I can find, hopefully under 15 minutes. Here we go. But over 10, I'm going to add this to the playlist. And I'm going to add it to my watch later. And the reason why I cannot subscribe to you or watch your videos right now while I'm live streaming. So what I'm going to do is go to my watch later outside of all of this. I will watch your video. I will comment on it, like it. I will subscribe to you, and we will make sure that that connection sticks. So hopefully you'll subscribe back to me right now or whenever you please. And feel free to connect with other people in the chat. The way that we do that here is you pick a person you think you'd like to connect to, go to their channel. You can leave the live stream. Watch a short video of theirs in full. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of their video, and then like it and hopefully subscribe to them if you like the creator, and then come back here and leave a single emoji as you just did, and that lets everybody in the chat know what you're up to. Everybody around here knows the game, and we're all going to get some serious benefit. So you are in the playlist. Let's just refresh and make sure that that stuck too. And there you are. So our playlist is coming along nicely, and I see that the Hoops Family Network has made it in. Did I miss you already, or am I just falling behind in the chat? Thank you so much for coming in. I know that you dropped a video just an hour ago or a little bit longer. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but I certainly will. We might even add that into the playlist right now. Let me just see what you said there. Oh, okay, I see. You're just talking to the people. Leon Legendary Productions, thanks for coming by again. Malat Dean, thanks for coming by. I'm going to catch up to the chat in just a second, but we're going to get the Hoops Family Network into our playlist. This is the channel that I've been talking about the whole time when I mentioned the Tuber Chat product and project that I keep promoting. The Hoops Family Network and the TMC family are the driving forces behind this project. They are absolutely in it with me to try to bring value for everyone. And let me see what I can do about a video. I put a shout out video in the playlist that we did on Friday. So I'd like to put something that has different content for you. And I'd like to maximize the time. Oh, I forgot. I've already got a video in it. What am I thinking of? Hoops Family Network, of course, was added already. So A Day at the Akron Zoo. So there we go. So Hoops Family Network is already in. And I'm just going to keep going on here. I almost skipped over Leon Legendary Productions. If I've missed anybody at all, then please don't be shy. Let me know, because I don't want to have skipped over anybody. So here we go. Let's get Leon Legendary Productions. This is another good supporter. Leon is in my live streams and comes by my channel often enough that I can say this is a very valuable supporter. So hopefully you guys will connect with Leon as we look for a video. Now here's a Brawl Stars. Is this what we put in the playlist the other day? I'm just going to look. Yeah, that was in the playlist on Friday. So I'm going to pick something else. Here we go. Oh, not a silent growth stream, though. I don't know the truth about those. Some people advise against them, but because I don't know, I'm just going to play it safe, and I don't do them, so I'm just going to stay away from them. Here we go. EA Sports UFC is going into the playlist. And when we refresh the page, we will see that you're there. So the playlist is coming along nicely with 26 people. And when I look back here, we've got 11 people watching right now. We've got 31 thumbs up. Thank you very much. If you haven't already thumbs up, then I would love it if you did. If you're not already subscribed to me, then please do. I don't want you to miss the next time that we do this, because these seem to go very well. On Friday, we had 60 participants. So if we get anywhere close to that today, I'll be happy, and we're going to get a lot of value for everybody here. So I'm just skimming through the chat again a little bit here to see what's happening. Here we go, Malatine. I did see you come in, so thank you. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And let us have a look at what you have got going on lately. We're going to look for a recent video to add to our playlist that is under 15 minutes. I will take the longest one. Save to playlist. There you go. And when we go back to the playlist and we refresh, we're going to see that you are added to the top. Perfect. So we'd like to speed it up a little bit. If you guys have the ability to share this out, whether you have a community tab, whether you have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or any of that stuff, I'd love it if you would share so we can get a few more people in here and get some more connections. It's more watch time for everybody, of course. So thank you for reminding everybody to subscribe. Team T. We got to get Team T live streaming, bro. Dean, Oops Family Network is in. Okay, hopefully I haven't skipped over anybody. Like I said, if Real K-Mo, thanks for coming in. Yeah, so if anytime that you want to run that playlist after tomorrow morning will be perfect. I'm just going to give everybody until midnight tonight, regardless of their time zone, a chance to get in. Because not everybody can just be online at the time that I decide to go live. Of course, that happens for all of us. So by letting a few more people in, we're going to find that it's going to build up the playlist for everybody and help us all out with some more watch time. So Kanisha Harry's been with us for quite a while today. Thank you very much for reminding everybody to thumbs up and to share out the stream. As we look at Kanisha's stuff, I'm just going to spend another couple of minutes talking about her stuff, because while I don't want to do too much of a talk about it today, we all know what's happening in the world. Kanisha is somebody who, in general, when you're shopping, can help you maximize your dollars in many ways. And one of the things, we like to call it extreme couponing, but there's an example of it right there in her popular uploads. So Kanisha is Canadian, which makes her a homie of mine, and Socrates for that matter. She will teach you how to do the couponing that we've all seen on the TV shows and things like that. She also live streams. I've been fortunate to catch her several times, but she absolutely is somebody that you want to follow for any kind of shopping tips. I mean, like, why would anybody pay more for anything than they need to? And she does a great job of showing you how to get things at an unbelievable price. So hopefully you'll connect with her. So, Pesh Das, nice to see you again. Let us get you right into our playlist project for today. As we look at your channel, I am going to see what you have got that we can add. Now, this is the one that we had in the playlist from Friday, so it's nice to see that you've come back again. I'm just going to see what I can do for a video that is under 15 minutes here. So I will take the next longest one, which is this one here, add it to the playlist. And then when I go over to our playlist and I hit refresh, we'll have a look. And make sure that you've been added. So we're all good with that. Here we go. So hopefully everybody's connecting with each other in the chat. I see a little bit of it going on, and I'm happy about that. You're going to get some really quality connections because half of the people who you see in the chat today are the people who brought me into this type of community where we're all connecting with each other. So these are people who, first of all, I'm young at this with the live streaming and in this community. I've only been in it a couple of months. So for most of the people who are even coming by, you're going to know that they're absolutely supporters for the fact that they're even here. Life with Rafat, thank you for coming by. Obviously, I see your messages. I know you're messaging me about running your playlist, but you know that I ran it yesterday because I've been commenting, and I made sure I liked and commented, I believe, every video. There we go. We see the red lines are all there. So I will add one of your videos into my the playlist that we're working on today. I'm looking for something that is not 15 minutes, but is this the one that we added on Friday? Yes, it is. So I'm going to add a different one today. I'll just add the next longest one, which I guess is this here, right? It's funny for me because I just watched all these. Like, I actually watched them because I have my, like I said, I have a tablet that I run beside me. Not to mention I have a tablet that I really enjoy right now. It's called a Huawei MediaPad T5. I did a review of it. So if you happen to be looking for a tablet to do something like what I'm talking about, then more self-promotion, but please have a look through my videos and you'll see that it's actually doing okay right now, considering I just put it out not long ago. But the tablet I like, and I just leave it beside me on the desk so that I can run playlists while I work all day. And half of my full-time job is working on YouTube and YouTube-related things. For those of you who don't already know, I do manage a couple of other channels professionally for other people. And so I'm fortunate to be able to be on the computer and have my tablet with me almost all the time. That's what makes this easy for me. So there we go. So hopefully that is right. Yes, you see the, I'm not going to have to send you anything to show you. I didn't see what messages you sent me, by the way. I just see that you did on my phone. I'm not going to bother looking at that right now because obviously I'm still doing this. But you see that you have been added again. And this is that. Now, here's an example. So this is a perfect example. You guys are all connecting with each other, which is great. I hope that you're connecting for the purpose of swapping playlists, because that's the benefit that I really wanted to bring everybody today. I know that it's important. We're all chasing watch hours, me included, while I manage other channels for other people professionally. And yes, I have like almost 2 million views between the other channels. My personal channel is meant to use for teaching and for examples and for experimentation. So I, like you, am chasing my hours. And when we're talking about swapping playlists, what I'm hoping everybody here is doing is what Life with Rafat and I just did over the last couple of days. They were in the chat with us on Friday and made an arrangement with me outside. I forget where we talked, whether it was Instagram or Facebook or wherever it was, or if you just left a comment on the first video you watched, I forget. So forgive me for that. But it doesn't matter. You can hook up however you guys want to. She ran a playlist for me. I, in turn, ran a playlist for her. Now we've got even more watch time aside from what we're all doing together today. So like I said, I know how important it is for watch hours for everybody. There's a million places where you can go and get the subscribers that you want. I managed to get something like 700 or 800 subscribers in the last 2 months, and it felt easy. So what I want to do is make things easier for the people who come after us. For those of you who've been here before me, you know how hard it is and what a struggle and what a grind it can be. We want to make it easier for everybody else, get them into connecting with people in a quality way so that their connection sticks, so that they don't have to go through the frustrations that we do when you connect with 10 or 20 people in a day and half of them are gone the next day. We want these people to stick. We want to build real community between each other and help everybody out in the best way that we can. I love this stuff, as you can tell. So here we go. I'm very happy to see Vibin' with Kimmy walk into the chat. So we are going to go to your channel. Now, Kimmy, you weren't here the other day. So what we're doing today, I'll start explaining, is we have a communal playlist. And what I'm doing is every creator, including yourself right now, I'm adding one video, hopefully under 15 minutes, but over 10 minutes, which I'm just going to put your latest one. I'm going to add it to the playlist. And the idea is if everybody runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, it's going to give watch time to everyone. On Friday, we had 60 participants. We've been at it just over an hour, and we're halfway there right now. Right now, we've got 30 people in the playlist, which means you've got 30 people who are going to run this playlist, including your video, and get watch time for everybody. As a matter of fact, I have gone through, I liked and commented on every single video with 2 accounts. I also use the Tuber chat because that's what we're promoting here. And so hopefully that helps out everybody. We know that it worked from the other day because when you look in your analytics, you can already see the numbers coming through and you'll see them increase over the next few days. And this seems to be a project that everybody has nice things to say about. It was an idea that was born out of a few friends, which is Law Culture, Mixed Beauty, and Official D-Spot, who run a playlist group that you can find on Facebook. And what they do is help people connect in that they run a communal playlist similar to what I'm doing here. They let you watch a playlist full of videos, and then they add you into the playlist after you've watched. And it increases and increases and increases, and it gets tons of watch time for everybody. It's a fantastic idea. I was fortunate to be invited in. Official D-Spot is somebody who's been very good to me. We did a tech talk the other day as well on his channel. You can search him out and check that out as well. I told him in that chat that I'd be stealing his idea, which I did. I have it here, and this is what we're doing today. So for every person that comes through the chat today, Ace, again, you're here. I'm adding one video from each creator into our communal playlist. And then if everybody agrees to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, that will give me the chance to let anybody who misses the live stream but catches the replay and leaves a comment, they'll be able to get a video in as well. And we're going to have a lot of watch time for everybody. That's how we managed to get 60 people just on Friday when we did this the first time. So let's get into this channel and see what we can do to get you into the playlist right away. Oh, I love cruise ships. Look at this, theme parks, cruise ships. My goodness. But I am going to find a video for you that is under 15 minutes and hopefully over 10 minutes. I just want to find your longest one under 15 minutes to add so that we can maximize your watch time. So I guess that's the last one. That's good because I'm anxious I'm excited to see this. Oh, here we go. Actually, I won't use that one. I will use this because it's longer. Touring Ireland. You know that's going to be a pleasure to watch, actually. But I'm going to have to look at your cruise videos as well. And when I go over to my playlist and refresh, we just want to make sure you've been added. For those of you who don't know, which is I don't talk about this very much yet, but I did work on a cruise ship for one summer. It was a long, long time ago, but it was an unbelievable experience and something that I recommend to anybody is taking a cruise wherever possible. So I'm anxious. I'm happy to see what you've got coming on. You see you've been added to the playlist. So we have over 30 people now, over 30 participants already. And as I keep saying, if you guys don't mind, then yeah, Kanisha told me today she's going to steal my idea. I stole the idea in the first place. So hopefully as we continue, you guys are connecting with people, and I hope you're catching a lot of these live streams, like what I've talked about with Melda and Armour family who was here, Minnesota Lawn and Landscape who does live streaming, Happy Lux who I'm in all the time, the Crockett Way as well. And these growth streams will help you connect with a lot of different people. I just hope that you're maximizing these. You'll see that every different network has a little bit of a different twist to the way that they do things, and you follow different ones for different reasons. I appreciate you all being here. I hope you will subscribe to me if you're not already so that you can catch me as I continue this, and especially get into the tuber chat. Let me see if I can get in here and leave a quick comment. So that'll make it easy for you to connect with that channel. I just left a message from the tuber chat account so that you can connect with that easily. And that will be ready to go in about a month. I am going to do a hardcore rapid pace growth stream. And this might be the hook. We're going to see. I want it to be kind of a crowdsourced thing. I have a lot of help from the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network. I'm sure a lot of other people will be involved as well. But you'll notice a different thing about every one of these networks. And there's many different ways to do this. I don't think there's any right way. I get a lot of new connections from a lot of different places. I've probably been through at least 10 different types of growth streams. There's some I go to regularly. And I have got 700 or 800 subscribers to hit my first 1,000 on my personal channel in just the last 2 months. So it shows you the power of these things and the reason why I want to do it so much. Yeah, we had 99 subscribers today. You're right about that. Hoops Family Network is pointing that out. I haven't refreshed the page, so it might have changed already. I don't know if we've got the 100 yet. If anybody connected to it today, not yet. So if anybody connects to it today, we'll have that 100, but it's okay. And shortly, I will go to, I will use the tuber chat in the other growth networks to start getting that built up so that when we start live streaming on that channel, we get a maximum impact and we're bringing as much value to everybody as we can. But Vibin with Kimmy was saying, let me just skip back up. Yeah, she was doing. She must have done a playlist type of live stream. I'll have to ask her about it outside when she can talk about it. But Kanisha says she might try doing something along these lines as well. I absolutely recommend it to everybody. The thing about the YouTube community that we're in is I could joke about stealing ideas, but the fact is, like, there's so many people doing so much similar stuff all the time that it's really like it's the opposite of everything else that I've seen when it comes to marketing, when it comes to business, and most of us are chasing money on YouTube and this and that. People, instead of considering each other competition, they actually help each other. They actually promote each other. And I have let everybody know about the Tuber Chat project that's coming up, all the regular people that I go through, all the regular growth streams, and they are ready to pump it hard and help. And you would wonder, like, why would you do that? But it's because they know that we're going to return the favor and keep the community growing, keep this tight-knit community moving. So I think these are all giving and generous people. They use their powers for good, and I really appreciate that about all of them. Happy to even be a part of it. And I think we're going to do some magical things with Tuber Chat. But by all means, there are a lot of people who do a lot of other connecting. Kanisha and Vibing with Kimmy are two people right there, as well as the Hoops Family Network, TMC Family. You will always get new connections when you hook up with these people. But as I said, if you would hook up with Tuber Chat and be ready for it, we will start live streaming in the month of April. So, Nella Mix Video, it's good to see you're back. Let me get into your channel. And see what we can add for you into today's playlist. As I look through all your stuff, there's the video that we connected with, obviously. Now, I haven't, okay, I just got to describe to you what we're doing. So I have a communal playlist here, and what the link to this playlist is in the description. So you can catch it there easily. Let me just show you. Oh, I should have mentioned this earlier. When I go down here, the playlist is right there. So what we're doing is I'm adding a video from every creator, as I'm going to do with you right now. Hopefully over 10 minutes, but under 15 minutes. And if everybody runs this playlist after tomorrow morning, then it's going to increase watch time for everybody. On Friday, we did this and we had 60 people. We're already halfway there today. So you can imagine what it's going to be like when all those people are running your video. Some of the people will be able to comment on some of the videos. You get some likes and things like that. So I think it's a really great thing, and I wanted to bring value to people. So here we go. Over 10 minutes, under 15, save to playlist. We put you in Creator Showcase number 2, and you're in. When I go back and I refresh the page, we're going to see that you've been added to the playlist, and we now have 32 participants. So like I said, we're halfway there. And again, I'll just remind you, if everybody has the ability to shout us out in any way, whether it's the community tab or Twitter or Facebook or anywhere else, then I'll appreciate it, because we can get some more people in here and get more connections happening. As well, I should remind you, the main purpose of what we're doing today. See, it's nice that Jeff Lepard comes in and says nice things too. Now, Jeff Lepard, that is the biggest channel that I manage professionally. I manage a couple channels for him, but his personal channel is something that's really flying right now. He's been on vacation in Thailand, and he had 4,000 subscribers when he went there. He now has almost 5,500. So he's managed to pick up 1,500 subscribers in about a month and a half, really in the last month. And part of that is because of the fact that his channel was established. Now he's on vacation, and those are great experiences that people like to see. So if you want to have a look at the kind of work that I can do and help with, Jeff Lepard's channel is the one that I started with. It's very much his, but I do all of the filming, producing, uploading, except when I'm not with him. On vacation, he's filming himself. I produce the videos, put them up, tag them, do the SEO, promote the channel, and things like this, do the social media that goes along with it. So it's a good example, but it's nice that he comes in here and says nice things, where Jeff had his watch hours way before he even had the subscribers, but his channels were built that way. They were meant to be content forward. So that was quite a while ago that we started, but his channel is just off to the races. A couple of his videos. Let's just go to his channel, and I'll just give you a quick look. I don't want to do too much self-promotion, but until somebody else comes in, I've caught everybody into the playlist. You'll see that he has got, like, you know, his banner matches mine and this and that. But like, look at this. So here we go, like almost 5,500 subscribers. He's got a second channel that he's announcing here with a trailer, which is this Do It All ceiling. You'll see I'm featured on the channel. And then popular uploads. Look at these. He's done reviews and installation instructions. Jeff is somebody that I work with every day. He has his own company, which is doing construction. So asphalt, concrete, line painting. as well as any kind of home renovation projects as well. He does a lot of that stuff, and I'm with him all the time for that the last several years. But one of the things he started doing was some installation videos, a lot of so there's more vacation videos here too, but some of our work, there's home renovation videos, things like these Ring are very popular, security systems that he's put in. There's live streams because he's in Thailand right now. More work, vehicle repair and maintenance, and then some fun stuff too, like not mukbangs, but hot sauce challenge videos. And then quite some time ago, I used to be a DJ. He used to be a singer, and his songs, we've put those up on the channel as well. So that's interesting. It's a particular kind of music called Latin freestyle, but if you know what I'm talking about, you might enjoy those. And anyway, that's an example of the kind of things that I do looking after his channel as well. So hopefully all of you are connecting with each other. I see a lot of you have connected the way that we always do in these chats. But as well, I hope that you're connecting for the purpose of swapping playlists for each other. I know how hard it can be to get watch time. We're doing something communal here as a side benefit to the live stream, where everybody who's here is getting a video added into the communal playlist so that everybody will watch and get some serious watch time there. But I hope that you're making side connections as well. You can connect with each other in any way that you find appropriate, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even here in the chat, and just make arrangements to swap playlists. If you'd like to swap playlists with me, by all means, add me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or wherever you'd like. I'm on almost every social network under the name Kevin Kaye. So hopefully you'll connect. I just want to clear out my notifications there. I know the TMC family took off, but let's have a look at the Hoops Family Network again, because this is, like I said, it's the Hoops Family Network that introduced me to the TMC family. And when we look at the Tuber Chat project, we have the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network listed because these are the two driving forces that even got me into what we're talking about today. So they are very much helping with the Tuber Chat project. We're deciding what to do. We already have Facebook page, we have Instagram, we have Twitter. We're deciding how to use those so that we can bring the best value to everybody who comes by. So I hope you'll subscribe, first of all, to the Hoops Family Network, because she's a connection you're going to want to have, as well as the TMC family, and connect to this Tuber Chat account so that you're ready when we start live streaming a month from now. We all know how fast a month can go by. Just make it easy for everybody by dropping something in the chat. And then you'll be able to connect with that very simply. There it is. Oh, Jamaica by Nature is in the house. Jamaica is a very important. Oh, yeah, please never apologize to me for being late. I'm just happy that you even managed to be able to make it by. This is a fantastic project, and Friday worked out great. There was 60 people here. So Jamaica, obviously, you see, is a moderator for me. Out of her generosity, agreed to do that when she came in the other day. She does all kinds of different stuff, but I've been connected to Jamaica by Nature for a while now. But I only recently learned that she is a small business owner. And the video that we put in to the playlist the other day, I believe, was this one, right? If I look, yes, that was the one that was in on Friday's playlist. So I'm going to look for another one. And it might be, I would like to maximize your time. So I'm looking for anything under 15 minutes. I was hoping to get something recent. Here we go. Okay. A Dollar Tree haul. Let's put that into the playlist. And as we see this one today, Jamaica is starting to come together as well. I think this is 33 videos. Yes, it is. And then same thing. So you must have already started seeing some reaction from what we did the other day. A few comments, a few likes. And the analytics, I've already got some messages from people letting me know that it's working, because the analytics are showing that the playlist is a source for the particular videos that we're putting in and where they're getting a few hits. So with this many creators, and like I said, I'm going to leave this open until midnight tonight so that anybody who missed the live stream but catches the replay before midnight can leave a comment. I will add those people's videos into the playlist as well so that we can maximize the impact for everybody. And that is going to just make sure that everybody's getting like an unbelievable amount of watch time. So I'm just skipping through the chat again. I see you hopped in a little while ago, and thank you very much. IC is incredibly supportive. She is more of a supporter than a content creator. She does have, look at this, already almost like over halfway to the 1,000 subscribers already. So if she decides to produce content, she's already going to have a head start, which is fantastic. But IC is an unbelievable supporter and somebody who gives me all kinds of support, not to mention helped show me the way in this kind of a live stream like we're doing today. All of the people that I keep talking about over and over and over, there's many, many more, and I don't mean to ever leave people out, but there are people like in this chat right now, like Jamaica by Nature, like the Hoops Family Network, and what was I just talking about? I thought about somebody before IC. Anyway, forgive me. So IC, Jamaica by Nature, Hoops Family Network, TMC Family, who we talked about, and others who've come by today, were the ones who helped me understand how to do this connection properly. I've been on YouTube for years already. I've been running other channels for other people. My personal channel, I've just been flooding with a bunch of content and this and that. But these are the people who showed me how to do the connections right. So like, for instance, IC, you'll remember I was just talking about the fact recently that I hit my 1,000 subscribers. I only had, I think it was under 200 on January 1st of this year. So in barely over 2 months, I managed to hit, like, you know, get another 700 or 800 subscribers. And if it wasn't for people like IC, Jamaica by Nature, the Hoops Family Network, and the others that I mention all the time, I wouldn't have known how to do it. Now, the purpose behind what we're doing here is not just today, but with the Tuber Chat project that I keep talking about that's coming next month, we want to make it easier for everybody who comes after us than it was for us. It's certainly easier than it was for the people before, because I know how easy it is that they've made this for me. So I just want to be able to pass that along. I mean, anybody running a channel is obviously going to get their own benefits, obviously, and this and that. But what I want to do is maximize the impact that we have on everybody who comes by. So thank you all for being here. Again, I hope that all of you are connecting. I see a lot of connections back and forth with channels. I hope you're also connecting with each other and making arrangements to run playlists for each other. It can really help with watch time, and I'm happy to do it with anybody. If you want to connect with me outside on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or wherever you'd like to find me, my name is Kevin Kaye everywhere. So I see we have OCAP, Art and Crafty, in the house. Let's get into your channel and see if we can get you into our playlist right away. Thank you very much for coming by. This is obviously going to be a new connection for me. Now, I cannot subscribe or watch any of your videos myself while I'm live streaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through your videos. I'm going to find one that is under 15 minutes long, hopefully 10 minutes long. And I am going to add it into our communal playlist, and I will add it into my watch later as well. What that will allow me to do when I go to my watch later is I'll be able to watch your videos, or sorry, the one video. I'll be able to watch that video, comment on it, like it, subscribe to you properly so that the connection sticks. I certainly don't want to go through all the trouble and then have it not actually work out. So I will do that afterwards. Since you're a new connection, I hope you will subscribe to me, though, so that you don't miss the next one of these videos. And the object here is that we're adding one video from every creator into this playlist. If everybody runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, then everybody's going to get watch time from everybody. So it's meant to be mutually beneficial. and hopefully you'll find it that way. In the meantime, feel free to connect with anybody in the chat. I see a lot of people already are. The way that we do that here is we go to somebody's channel, pick a person. You can leave the live stream, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful content. I say the same thing all the time. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to that creator if you enjoyed their content. Come back into the live stream and just leave a single emoji next to their name with, it could be a heart. Most people just use hearts, as you see everybody doing here. That lets everybody know that you've connected to them and that they will go then and connect to you as well. Again, we see Meldon Armour family. So I'm just going to remind you. So look, he types how he talks. Share, guys. This is a high power, rapid pace growth network. And one of the inspiring forces when I talk about the Tuber Chat project that's coming up, if you go into his stuff, he streams now 3 times a week, it seems. And I get in as often as I can. As well, he does other videos. Now, we've already got his video in the playlist for today. I forget if it was that one or if I put a different one. But we got a playlist. We got a video in the playlist for him. But Meldon Armour family is somebody that I go to as often as I can. They will be on in an hour and a half from now. And if you go with them, you will find a lot of quality connections. They're a driving force in what helped me get my most recent 700 or 800 subscribers over the last couple of months. So it's a quality growth network and one that I'm sure you're going to want to have. So thank you, IC, for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Hopefully everybody, if you haven't already subscribed to me, then please do so that you don't miss the next time that we go live. I drop videos every Wednesday. I try to go live every Monday and Friday. So far, I've been able to do it every week. So I'm happy to see everybody connecting, because the biggest purpose for this is I want to make sure we're maximizing our impact and giving everybody as much value as possible. So from India, thank you very much. That's such an interesting part of the whole YouTube journey that we're all on, is you meet people from all over the world, and you get to see different perspectives. So when I started YouTube several years ago, I keep telling the story, I manage a few channels professionally for other people, but that started that started as a professional thing. We just made our videos of our work, started putting them on those channels. I just flooded my personal channel with a bunch of old content and this and that. Once I started getting into these growth networks and got embraced and pulled in to what I refer to as the small YouTuber community, people like the Hoops Family Network and the TMC family were instrumental in bringing me into this. Once I started getting into that and following a lot of smaller channels than the things I was watching previously, I found myself really enjoying it. I really enjoy watching new channels coming out with fresh content. You're seeing personalities that are real. You don't need me to tell you this. We're all doing it, but I'm just saying the real, authentic looks of the different places around the world. I mean, one of the channels, this here, Life with Rafat, we just swapped playlists, and it's a completely different perspective. She's shopping. They're shopping all over the place in places that I would never otherwise have seen, but you're getting a real look. It's not like a documentary or commercial, and there's nothing wrong with documentaries and commercials. I'm just saying I'm really enjoying the content that I've been seeing now that I've been following creators with smaller channels with, let's say, less than 10,000 subscribers, usually only with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. It's just great stuff. I'm really happy to even be a part of it. I'm happy to be putting out the content that I am as well. I think it fits in great. So hopefully we're bringing some value to everybody. I'm glad that everybody's connecting. Again, I know I keep harping on it, but the purpose of today is to make sure that everybody is connecting with people for the purpose of swapping playlists. I want everybody to get the watch time that they're looking for. And one of the biggest benefits you can get is by individually hooking up with people and making arrangements to swap playlists. You run one of theirs, they run one of yours. To Make It by Nature, thanks for your kind words. I'm just skipping through the chat here for 1 second. Yeah, it's great that everybody's connecting. So I'm happy about this. I'm glad that people like To Make It by Nature are embracing Kristen and Kira as well. Kristen is obviously my girlfriend. We just did a video together this weekend, which we will put out on Wednesday. It's already up, ready to premiere, that you'll see after this. That is talking about Epilepsy Awareness Month. In Canada, we have Epilepsy Awareness Month for the entire month of March. As well, Purple Day is an internationally recognized day to bring awareness to epilepsy, people both living with and affected by it. We have our purple shirts on in the video, and it's not very long. It's only 5 minutes. But we go over seizure first aid. We talk about what Kristen does for a living, which she runs. She's the executive director of a nonprofit agency called Epilepsy Niagara that services several municipalities. I think it's 12 in the Niagara region where we live, which is Niagara Falls, Canada, honeymoon capital of the world. So I'm just watching the chat and making sure that everything's cool over there. So I've tried to set this up so that it will be as easy for moderators as possible, but we haven't had a single thing that we've had to worry about. I don't want to jinx it, but I really appreciate that from everybody. So anyway, I'm just rambling on now, but it's good to see that everybody connecting, and especially, like I said, embracing Kristen and her daughter Kira, who are very much trying to get their channels up and moving now. So as Tamika was saying, Kristen's got a video. So we're waiting. The reason I haven't added Kristen into the playlist yet, she's got a video. She's producing some stuff today. So we'll decide which video she's going to add sometime between now and midnight. And I'm going to let everybody who comes by this particular live stream, even afterwards, if they catch the replay and leave a comment, I will add one of their videos into the playlist too. That's what we did on Friday, and we managed to get 60 participants. So I was very pleased that we got a lot of value for everybody. As we look right now, we got 34 participants, so we're already halfway there. We've been about half the time that we did the other day, so that's great. Oh, okay, I'm going to take... So OCAP's Art and Crafty, forgive me, but please don't ask anybody to go to your channel and to watch any of your stuff. That's considered spam. I can't read this, so I'm just going to remove it, and forgive me for that, but I have to assume you're saying the same thing. So please no talk about the trouble that is going on in the world right now. There are many places for everybody to discuss and debate that. And the problem with it entering streams like this is that it ends up hurting the stream. And YouTube, it marks it down in the algorithm, if you want to put it that way. So we just want to avoid it altogether. And again, forgive me for that. Like I said, there's a million different places that you can get up-to-date information, certainly better than I would expect you to get from me. So it's okay. You don't have to worry anymore, OCAP's Art and Crafty. I just took out those couple of messages. So in chats like this, I just want to let you know, it is proper etiquette just to connect with people. They will come and connect with you, and when you put things on your community tab, your followers will see it. But on regular video live streams and this and that, there are different rules. You're probably able to do it, talk about anything that you want. But when we're doing growth network streams like this, where we're talking about subscribers and we're talking about playlists and we're talking about watch time, we can't do anything in the chat that goes against YouTube's terms of service. And one of those things is self-promotion, if I understand that right. So what we do is we just avoid it. So just going to connect with people one at a time, if you don't mind, the way that I was describing. You just go to their channel, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, give it a thumbs up. If you like them, subscribe on the way out, then come back here and leave a single emoji or a heart, something like this, next to their name, and everybody knows what that's about. They will get back to you and they will connect with you also. So again, I'm glad that everybody is connecting and everybody's hooking up. I'm going to use a moment to talk about the Teespring. Here we go. So this is something that we're working on as well as a part of the Tuber Chat project. So I just put these up the other day, and we might work on more. What I wanted to do, yes, it's merchandise. Of course, we're going to get our benefit out of this. But I only want to do things that are going to be beneficial to anybody who offers to support us by buying something, then also gets benefit from it as well. So when you look at this, you just have a coffee mug that's got the Tuber Chat logo, but on the back is a subscribe. Now you can imagine that obviously will bring value for you, because if you use this side of the mug while you're drinking and talking to your people, we'll get a little bit of a plug from you. And when you're using this, you're reminding people to subscribe without having to say it 1,000 times, which we all have to do as well. All that I've made so far is a pillow, because like I said, I only want to make things that I think will bring value to people. It's not just about having our logo everywhere. So this is a pillow. You've seen a lot of YouTube pillows around. And then on the back, of course, is the subscribe as well. So like I said, I want to do something that will bring value. A lot of people have subscribe pillows. I haven't seen one designed in these colors, where it's white with red instead of red with white. But if you like this, they're available now. And we'll continue to think about what we're going to do with this stuff afterwards. But that's all just part of the Tuber Chat project. And that's what I'm promoting all the time. It'll be ready to go next month. It's going to be a hardcore, rapid-paced growth stream, similar to what we're doing right now. But the purpose will be more than anything to get you quality connections as fast as we can, so that it is easier for everybody to get subscribers and quality connections than ever before. So that's the plan. And then again, I'll just remind everybody what we're doing today. Everybody who comes through the chat and everybody who ends up missing the live stream but leaving a comment on it afterwards up until midnight tonight, I'm going to add one video of approximately between 10 and 15 minutes into our communal playlist, which is right here. The playlist is actually linked in the description of this video already, so you can get that link right away. And then if everybody watches this starting tomorrow morning, or at least runs the playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, then we're going to get watch time for everybody included. And as you can see, we've got 34 people so far already. When we did this on Friday, we had 60, so I'm still expecting more people to come in as this continues, and then this afternoon as people continue to see this popping up in their feeds. I'm just clicking off my notifications there. Thank you to Make I See, all the moderators, for reminding everybody to thumbs up the live stream. And I think that it looks like we're actually slowing down a little bit right now. So maybe what I'm going to do is start thinking about wrapping up the live stream. So please take the next couple of minutes to connect with anybody that you haven't already connected with that you would like to. And then shortly, We'll see what happens. If not too many more people come through the live stream, I'll wrap it up. Thank you to everybody who's been here so far. Thank you to everybody who spent a little bit of time. Obviously, 40 thumbs up is great. We got 15 people watching now. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the Hoops Family Network is suggesting maybe we could do a giveaway. So we will think about those. We'll think about what to do. I'm sure as the channel starts to build and we get more people on the Facebook page, the Instagram, the Twitter, and things like this, we will start to have suggestions. What I really wish for Tuber Chat is to be a community crowdsourced entity. So while it is a channel and it is backed by a Facebook, a Twitter, an Instagram, an email list, among other things, I want to make sure that we're doing what everybody wants us to do. So in my opinion, it's the best way to do it. I can assume what everybody wants, and I can think that I'm right, but it'd be nice to hear everybody. Amanda and I from the Hoops Family Network have had a couple of discussions already about the kind of things we can do to bring value to people. We're considering possibly with the Instagram account featuring a creator each day so that we gain exposure. And as the account builds up, people will know that these are people that they should be hooking up with. So let's get a couple more people in here. Jonathan, we're going to get your channel up on the screen, first of all, and then we'll go through and figure out which video we can get into our playlist. So when I look through here, I see the, oh, sorry, I got the wrong channel, but it's okay. I wanted to get Nwani, if I'm pronouncing that anywhere close to right. I hope I am. I'll get you first, then I'll go back to Jonathan. So this is the video that we connected with. This is obviously a very recent connection for me. What I'm going to do is add one video from every creator into a communal playlist. I will grab this because it's your longest one that I see. And when I look at the playlist, you'll see that you've been added to the top. And then the object is, if everybody runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, I'm going to give people up until midnight tonight to leave a comment on this video after the live stream ends. If everybody watches it after tomorrow morning, we're going to get a lot of watch time for everybody. We've already got 35 videos in the playlist. And let me get back and get to Jonathan, which I accidentally skipped over. Here we go. Now, as we look at your channel, we are going to see that you have got lots of different stuff. You've got a lot of gameplay footage. So some of these are long. What I'm looking for, there's the video we connected with. One of the, what I'm looking for is a video that is under 15 minutes. Okay, so this is the one. We must have put this in the playlist the other day. Did we put this in on Friday? Yeah. So I'm going to look for another one if I can. I don't know whether it matters if we use the same video in different playlists or not, but it's probably best if we don't. I'd like to find something a little bit longer than most of what I see here. All of your videos seems to be like 2 minutes or less or 20 minutes or more. But I'll just skim through and take a quick second to see if there's something that I can get. I'd like to maximize your time, but I don't want to use the same video twice in a row. I'm expecting to do another one of these on Friday, so you can keep that in mind right now. I've got a video dropping on Wednesday, which is already set to premiere. You'll see that right away. And as soon as that video premieres, I will have Friday's live stream ready to go. I might even set it up today when we're done here. So the only other video that I see that is, this was the other longest one, right? Oh, 222. I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about it, but here we go. So I'm going to add this one in, and that's going to have to do for today. Typically, I like to look for things, like I said, that are under 15 minutes and over 10, but that's the longest other one that I see. I wouldn't feel so bad about it, except the one that we got in the other day was about 14 minutes. Okay, thank you very much, IC. I really appreciate everything that you do. Thank you very much again. Okay, Mommy's in, Jonathan's in. So we're good. Oh, the comments are turned off? Okay. Well, here's the thing. So, Jonathan, not everybody is going to be, like, a lot of people are just going to run the playlist. You know, people might do it when they go to work or when they go to bed. I'm lucky because I have a tablet that I run while I work all day. Half of my full-time job is just YouTube and being on the computer. So I'm able to run playlists for people all the time while I work. So it's easy for me to like and comment pretty much every single video, but I don't expect that from everybody. The purpose is really just for people to run the playlist. We're just after watch time. So you can bet that pretty much everybody here, hopefully everybody here, is going to run the playlist, and you've got 36 videos in there, and it'll increase because I'm still giving people a chance up until midnight tonight to leave a comment. I'll add their videos in as well. Watch time is what we're after. I don't expect everybody to like or comment, just as much as they can. So I'm going to run it on 2 accounts. I'm going to try to like and comment every video. But with comments being turned off, it's really not the biggest deal because we're really only after the watch time here anyway. That's the benefit. But as well, hopefully you're all connecting with each other in the chat and meeting each other outside, whether it be on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or anywhere else, so that you can arrange to swap playlists with each other. And basically that just means you'll run a playlist of their videos, they'll run a playlist of yours, and it helps with watch hours. I'm certainly willing to do that with anybody. I do it all the time. So if anybody wants to connect with me personally for the purpose of swapping playlists, you can just send me a message anywhere. Or if you want to, you can do what Life with Profetish did the other day. Just start running a playlist and leave a comment on the first video, and I'll know. But otherwise, by all means, connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I will make sure that we get our arrangements together. I'm happy to run playlists of any length for anybody. So if I could suggest to everybody who doesn't already know, one suggestion is to have many different playlists in your account. And what that will allow is different people want to run playlists of different kinds. You want people to just run the longest playlist that they can. If that means 5 videos, it means 5 videos. And if it means 50, it means 50. In some cases, it could mean 140. But you want to have things available to people. Jonathan, you're welcome. And forgive me, let me have a look at, okay, I just wanted to skim through the chat. When you're running playlists for people, when you're making playlists, it's a good idea to have ones of different lengths. That way people can pick what they want. As well, it's an idea not to have live streams in your playlist that you expect people to run. You can even name the playlist, run this playlist, or watch time playlist, or anything like that. And it lets people know which one you'd like them to run, which will benefit you the most. No private videos in there, no videos from anybody else in there, just your own videos. And you could do it somewhere in the rounds of what I'm saying. I think it's good practice to have every video that you ever put out into a playlist, except for the live streams, so that if somebody wants to, there are people out there who are just unbelievably generous and will just run your longest playlist. I've done it for people because, like I said, it's easy for me and I can. But if somebody happened to just want to do that for you, you want to give them every opportunity. So please don't limit yourself by only making playlists of 10-minute videos or 20 videos or whatever you can. By all means, have many different sizes of playlists, including very long ones, because you never know when somebody's going to come by who will run the longest playlist that you have. I certainly will if you want to connect with me and do that. So hopefully you guys are doing a lot of that already. I know what it's like when everybody has to chase watch hours. I've been watching this for a long time, and my personal channel, I'm chasing my watch hours just like everybody else. So you will eventually get there anyway. The best piece of advice that I can give is, of course, stay consistent. If you can, put up a minimum of one video a week, or go live if you have to, putting up a pre-recorded video once a week with good tags, with good description and everything else can really help as a minimum. Going live helps with the watch hours as well, but it's quality content that's going to eventually get your channel to where you want it to go anyway. So ultimately, this is what you're going to have to do. And someday, when we've all been looking for our first 1,000 subscribers and our first 4,000 watch hours, those days will be behind us. And hopefully it's going to be sooner than you think it is right now. For some of you, I know it already is. And I appreciate the fact that you're even here then. But hopefully you're getting some value by picking up a little bit of extra watch hours. You can't just get your first 4,000, by the way. You need 4,000 every year. So it's once you get it the first time, you still got to hustle to make sure you're going to get it the second year in a row and the third year in a row. So as long as you have a rolling 12 months, 4,000 hours, then you're good. And eventually your channel will get to the point that it'll carry itself. We're all going to get there if we just stay and just keep producing. But please be as consistent as you can, be as active as you reasonably can, and you're going to get there. So I think what I'm going to do is start talking about wrapping up the live stream. So I want to thank you all for coming in and spending the time. I hope that I've given everybody the value that you came here to get. I hope that everybody gets some watch time from each other. I hope you've made some meaningful connections. A lot of the people in the chat that you've seen today are very quality people. Some of them have been with me already for months now and are the reason I'm even doing something like this. So thank you all for watching. I know that the chat will continue for a short while after I cut the stream off. So if you want, just as quick as you can, connect with anybody that you haven't already. Of course, you can always go back, skim through the replay, and catch the people in the chat as well. I will leave the opportunity open to anybody else who comes by after the live stream to leave a comment, and I will add their videos into our communal playlist as well, so that it continues to build and we maximize the benefits for everybody involved. So if you have the opportunity, please, by all means, share this out on Twitter. I've already tweeted. You could just retweet it on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere else that you have a voice. If you already have your community tab, I'd love it if you share it out there as well and get as many people in as possible. I'm expecting to do this on Friday. I hope you'll enjoy me. I hope you will join me again so that you can get some more value. I can bring some more benefit to you in some way or another. In the meantime, there's lots of other channels that do live streaming, places you can connect. I did mention Melda and Armra family earlier today. I'm just going to have a quick look, actually. Let's see who's streaming right now, because I want to give you a place where you can continue to connect if you have the time right now. Let me look at who I know who's live streaming. You can see I'm subscribed to almost 1,000 people. So we've got a few here. I'm just looking at who might be the best benefit for everybody. There are a lot of people who do me favors and help me out. Okay. The best option that I think I have for you right now. Okay, we're gonna give it to Tatiana Monet. Copy link address. Now here's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna drop this in the chat. Now I've only been in Tatiana's lives a couple of times, but I did manage to get some benefit. So give me one second, I'm going to get Sweet Pea in here. Sweet Pea, thank you for coming by. Let's just see what you've got going on for videos. Oh, okay, forgive me. Okay, there's no videos right now. So Sweet Pea is obviously a supporter, not necessarily a content creator. So thank you for coming by. The main benefit out of today, of course, you're welcome to connect with anybody in the chat, although I am looking at winding this particular live stream down shortly. The purpose was for people to connect with each other for watch time. What I'm doing is adding a video from each creator that comes through or leaves a comment on the video after the live stream before midnight tonight into a communal playlist, which we have here with 36 participants now. And everybody's agreed to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning to help give watch time to everyone. So you can imagine that's going to be very beneficial. And that was the purpose of today. I'm sorry that you came in so late. I wish I could give you some kind of a value, but by all means, you can skim through the replay after, and you'll see in the chat there's lots of quality people that have come through that I've talked about. We've got everybody's channels up on the screen and this and that, so you can learn about them and get yourself a few quality connections. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming by. I think that I've covered everything that I had wanted to say. I am going to drop the link for Tatiana Monet. If you guys would, in classic fashion, if you go over to her live stream, let me see if she's, maybe I'm making, okay, she's obviously been monetized, so that's good news for her. But she always lets people connect in her live streams. So if you feel like you have the time to continue connecting, please go over to Tatiana Monet and let her know that Kevin Kaye sent you. So please head over there. You can just say Kevin Kaye Raid. We call it raiding somebody else's live stream. Tameka, thanks for reminding everybody of that. Go over to Tatiana Monet, say it's a Kevin Kaye Raid, and that will give me a little bit of benefit with her, knowing that I handed her over a handful of people, and hopefully you guys can continue to make some meaningful connections. For those of you who caught the replay, thank you very much for watching. For those of you in the live stream, thanks for joining me. I hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. I certainly hope you'll subscribe to me so that you can catch the next video. I'm expecting to do this again on Friday. I'll have a video dropping on Wednesday, and other than that, I will see you the next time from kevinkaye.com. Take care, everyone.